Ethiopian history is it's one of the best book written about Ethiopian history. It says from King Nubla until King Ace Theodros. It's one of the best historical book. It addresses a lot of issues. Does it matter thing for those who follow English Premier League United sign Ethiopian history striker and is looking for they are looking for another defensive midfielder, which is a good thing. There is it. To nominate someone, I haven't ever seen her, so let me get a one of the best historical book. It addresses a lot of issues. Does it matter thing for those who follow English Premier League United sign Ethiopian history striker and
Salome?
Yes, I'm sorry.
they are looking for another defensive midfielder, which is a good thing.
Yes, I'm
Can
sorry.
you share us your personal wins this week?
Can you turn your camera on, please? I haven't ever seen her, so let me get a one of the best historical book. It addresses
I'm not in a suitable area, but am I?
for those who follow
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, so am I? Well, I'm not right. I think I'm having some problems with my camera.
It's okay. Can you share us your personal wins this week?
I'm sorry, come again.
Can you share us your personal wins this week? Okay, Dave, can you nominate another person? I don't think she can.
Okay, so I'm new to this weekly wings program, so I didn't actually prepare anything to say in this meeting.
So maybe we can give you a bit of context, Salome. First off, for people who don't know her, she is recently joining one of our Escalate projects, which are going to be announced today. And Salome, at the beginning of weekly wins, we are sharing our personal wins from the week. So this can be anything. Maybe a nice memory you had with your friends. Maybe your favorite team has won a game. It can
Hello?
be anything.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you. Please go ahead.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Already, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Yes, Solomon. So I was telling that at the beginning of weekly wins, we start with our personal wins. And personal wins can be about anything. Maybe there is a nice celebration of a birthday of your family members, or your favorite team has won an important game, or like you watched a very interesting movie. It can be anything that you want to share with us.
Okay, so for this week, I can see we started an escape project. So that's after graduation, there is a little bit of a break period. So after that, starting a new start project would be considered a win for me. But other than that, I don't have that much significant story to tell.
It's beautiful. Well, congratulations for your new start. I hope this will be the beginning of something great, Salome.
Thank you, sir.
You are very welcome. And next, we nominate the next person. So you can choose one person from the people list, nominate one person who didn't share their personal wins yet.
So that's me who's going to nominate. Or,
Yes, please choose the next person.
okay, Joshua. I think Joshua TVD. Joshua.
Hello, good evening. Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. My name is Joshua, and yeah, my personal wins. This week, I was able to get back online through the support of a sponsor, and yeah, and I've been working on the A2SV website, and yeah, that's my updates. I
Thank you
will
very much.
nominate. I will nominate. Very kids.
Hi everyone, thank you Joshua. For my personal wins, I've made my friends for graduation and uh, we spent some time together. Another personal win, I would say I I was able to finalize my personal project and I was trying to learn new frameworks. Um, yeah, nothing much. Uh, should I nominate next person?
Yeah, you should.
Okay. Um, for the next person, I will nominate Galila Dart.
Um, Thank you, Barakat. Okay, so for my personal win, I did meet my friends after like a long time. I started a new AI course, uh, and yeah, was it. And also, started. I just picked up my guitar and started learning again. So I guess that's something. And yeah, that was it. And I'll nominate Asnaka.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, for me personally, yeah, it was a very busy day, so I didn't do any task that is related to just from me. But I would say Manchester United has signed uh, Isco, so that is a great win. Okay, should I nominate him or just?
Maybe one person. Then we'll proceed. You're muted, Asnaka.
Yeah, ምስጋና አለን.
Muskana is streaming. Can you nominate another person?
Okay, if that is the case, Joseph.
Joseph?
Nardos, Joseph was in the call. I think he just dropped. I don't think he has reliable connection. Maybe we can nominate someone else. Indeed, after a while, we have Akash back. He has been having some sickness. Maybe Akash, you can close our personal wins, brother.
Hi everyone. Yes, it's been a while actually. I think my best personal win is the fact that I'm feeling better than before. I was quite sick. I was coughing all the time. I couldn't even go to the gym. So I'm finally able to say that I can do that. So I'll go to the gym today. So hopefully that's going to work out. Even in comparison to this morning, we had a meeting. I'm looking and feeling much better. Even I feel it now. So I would say the personal win that I have here is that hopefully as of next week, I'll be able to contribute as I used to, and I like contributing to A2SV. Am I the last one, or should I nominate someone else?
I think you're the last one, Akash.
Okay.
Nardos, are you with us? It sounds like maybe our host is having connection trouble at the moment. Isn't okay. Nardos is presenting and having connection trouble. So maybe Tim, since we know that the next step is organizational wins, I can take over the screen for this time and take us to the weekly wins. And then let me present. As you see, after personal wins, we get the organizational updates. All right. So overall, team, like the week was busy and we made some good progress. I am proud of the progress we have made, but also I'm aware that there are more tasks that we need to accomplish and close. So when we look at the updates, office renovation is going well. I had a visit to the site 2 days back. The landlord has brought the engineer who has built the building in the first place. He was in Kenya and now he's in Rwanda. So they are going full force. They say from 2 weeks from now, for sure, like it was Wednesday, like in 12 days, they are confident that the renovation is going to be over. So we went over each room. In total, there are 33 rooms in the building, and we made plans for all of them. So they have the clear picture about the office space, about the gym area, socialization areas, the rooms that are going to be meeting rooms, the rooms that are going to be stay rooms. So everything is clear now and renovation is going full force. On the impact report, unfortunately, we couldn't close it yet. There are still some passages that we need to improve, but I would say we are above 90%. I really hope this weekend we will be able to finish the remaining pieces, because the week is usually busy with operational tasks, team, and weekends are easier to dedicate time for marketing content improvements. Next, the interview process for remote education grads, as well as all generations in-person education alumni, has been kicked off. So Asnaki is doing really great job there with other teammates, and the meetings, the interviews are going to take place over the weekend. So we are eagerly anticipating to welcome the new candidates, because we continue signing new talent partnerships and new projects are keep coming on the Escalate, and we have some good news to share. Next, funding reach outs, credit line reach outs. Frankly speaking, I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted this week due to operation heavy tasks. But again, we are going to step up our game and get bigger numbers of reach out, hopefully starting next week. So this one is sourced by Barty, a person and his company in Nigeria. They are working with many telco companies as well as different outsider companies who want to join and get a slice from the Nigerian market. And they work with big technology providers in the country. And with this talent placement partnership agreement, we want to open the doors for them to connect their customers with our talent pool. So they are very happy. We didn't sign the agreement yet, but they sent their feedback, which they are happy to sign. Therefore, we will go ahead and put the signs on in the next few days. So on the Escalate end, it's not just about the talent partnerships. Also, we have 2 projects that got their teams assigned and made their kickoffs. Prep Pro, this is a smart planner app for teachers in UK. Indeed, the project has come from a couple. One of them has been doing background verification for A2SVians when they took jobs at Big Tech in London. And his wife has been working as a teacher in UK more than 10 years. And they want to build this digital planner for the teachers in UK. They believe in the market opportunity, and they have the network to push this to the market. In that regard, we are very happy to kick off the development efforts for this beautiful project. And the other one is like IMCI is a procedure, integrated management of childhood illness, I guess is the full name. And this procedure is defined for doctors to pinpoint, to diagnose what is wrong with the child, the sick child. So it walks you through a series of questions to understand the current state of the child. And based on your answers, it tells you whether this is a severe disease, what should be the next step, etc. And like PrepPro, we have a dedicated team that is going to build this technology, that is going to digitalize this hard-coded system that the doctors and medical workers are currently use. And with the technology, we will be able to make this at least 5x, if not more efficient. Next, we have done the perf review for students as well as heads with the in-person education squad. This was really nice to clear things out. So when it comes to plans for the next week, University of Rwanda MOU signing, we are still waiting to hear the last piece of feedback. Hopefully we will close it next week. Likewise, ICT said last reviews, they are going to give us the feedback today. I didn't hear back yet, but we are waiting. And after the MOU signing with the ICT, we will be able to apply for our registration. So impact report last night, hopefully we will do over the weekend. The same applies to Escalate talent catalog. So we did a bit of a cleanup, and it also needs to be reflected in the talent catalog. Asnake and Biruk Melese with Bisrat, they will be on it to make things clear there. Funding reach outs and credit line reach outs will continue. They will be heavier next week. We also want to finalize Ghana and MTN proposals. Cambon is doing very good job on them. They are almost finalized. And NVIDIA proposal. So this was waiting for Akash to come back. Akash and Cambon are collaborating on it. So hopefully we will be able to close these items next week. So these are the organizational updates, team. If you have any questions, any points, please feel free to. If not, thank you very much for your time. Nardos, are you back? Can you take over, or should I continue presenting?
I think I can take over.
Perfect. Thank you. In that case, I'll leave the screen to you.
Okay. So thank you, Emre, for the organizational updates. Now we're going to continue to the Ethiopian education updates by Ika.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay. So for the Ethiopian education update, 46. So the things that we've done this week are we continue the project-based in-person for Adama School and Addis Ababa School, and the learning has been completed for the mobile track. We know all the tracks except the mobile track have their learning has. So the only track that was remaining was mobile, and mobile track has finished the learning task. And yeah, so graduated in-person EQSPS reach out for escalates has also been done this week. All the kids were given the tasks for reaching out escalates, reaching out previous EQSPS, graduated EQSPS for escalate adults. So we have reached out to them, and the interview is going to be this weekend, like on Saturday and Sunday. And the the plan to finalize the starter projects is also an ongoing task. It's going to be completed by this week. So this week Saturday, every of the starter projects are going to be completed. And we also the plan for finalizing project ideas, including grading and KRD preparation, is also an ongoing task. The grading has been completed by now. What's remaining is, or what's in progress is the KRD preparation for those selected ideas. Yeah, that's the update. And we also are the conclusion for the 13th round of one-on-ones is also an ongoing task. Yeah, this week it's going to be the final week for the 13th round. And for next week, we have these plans. First, we have the starter project demo. This will happen on Monday. So, experienced individuals from the day are going to be present for this task. So, uh, the G6 etudiants who are doing their starter projects are going to show their or are going to demonstrate what they've done for the experienced student members, and they're going to give them comments, feedback, and the PRD preparation, which will be an ongoing task, is going to be completed by next week, and most probably on Wednesday or Tuesday. The G6 students are going to start their main project for the project. And yeah, the development phase, as I said, will be started on Tuesday or Wednesday, and we'll definitely start the 14th round of one next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Karim, for the Ethiopian education updates. Anyone has a question? Okay, then let's proceed to the next one, which is Ethiopian education updates presented by Barakat.
Hi again. We're presenting education updates. So the wins we had for last week was we were able to finalize 101s. We also, for AIT, we provided a skill building training on economic data interpretation. And this was then on Tuesday, and on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they were working on tasks from learning track. For Adama Astu, they were able to finalize the design and the PRD for Hakim Hub. And for Addis Ababa Astu, we started interviewing major coffee exporters, including Daibansa, Ducamo, and other coffee exporters. And also for digital bus booking, we were able to define the folder structure, and we created the repository. We will be starting the production next week. And for the plans, for AIT, we're planning to start the legislative research phase and plan out the market research. The guide for the legislative research is the first draft is already done, and hopefully we'll get it reviewed by Al Azhar this weekend. Um, and the next plan is we're planning to continue interviewing top coffee exporters, and conduct market competitor and feasibility analysis. This is for coffee trade. We also planning to start developing the main pages and the APIs for digital bus booking. Since the design is already finalized, we'll be starting to develop the main pages and the APIs. So yeah, these are our plans. Any questions? Okay, if nothing,
Okay, thank you, Barakat, for the Ethiopian education updates. Now we're going to continue to the remote education updates presented by Nurati.
Okay, thank you. Audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'm Radin from the Remote Education Squad, and I'm gonna present you what we're gonna have our plan for the next week and what we have been doing on this week. And I will start from G6 education, and in the next step, I'm gonna present you the views and plans for the G5 education. And for G6 education, we successfully delivered part two lecture for dynamic programming, which is related to bottom up, and we successfully gave this lecture for all our groups, and we finished this lecture, and we successfully delivered our weekly contest, and we posted our editorial on our Telegram channel and also on the Codeforce blog, and we finalized our 11th 1-1 session, and at the same time we started our 12th, 12th round of 1-1 session on this week. Those are like our wins for this week, and for the next week we plan to continue with our second education phase, and instead of having a normal lecture for the next week, we plan to have how to approach session in order to solve a lot of problems related to dynamic programming, and if we have time, like we plan to also have one how to approach session on topological. For the next week, we only have the how to approach sessions instead of having a new topic to discover. We're gonna solve a lot of problems related to dynamic programming and topological sorting, and we plan to continue our 12th round of 1-1 session on the next week, and for the our like deadline for the 12th round of 1-1 session is not on the next week, but the week after the next week is going to be the final day for our 12th round of 1-1 session. And as always, we're gonna have our contest by tomorrow, and we're gonna post our contest editorial for our student on Monday on our Telegram channel on the blog. And for the G5 second year education, they are still working on the startup project, and they are trying to make it a clear and good project, and they managed to merge the project structure for the starter project, and they also resolved a setup issue they faced on last week, and they able to resolve this issue, and they prepare a documentation for non-implemented part of the starter project, and they plan to implement this unimplemented thing on the future, maybe on the next week or the week after that. And but they are not like sure about when they gonna implement that unimplemented future. And also they plan to add some future on the starter project, and for that they design the database, and they are going to design the database for next week, and also they plan to add some user verification on the next week, and also they plan to work on some user authentication and token generation on the next week as well. They are for the next week they plan to work on this thing, the new feature they come up with, and gonna they're gonna work on this new future in the next week. And yeah, this is all about our G5 secondary education as well. And yeah, if you guys have any question related to G6 or G5 education from the remote side, I will be happy to answer those questions, guys.
Nurettin, my question is, when do you think we will see maybe a demonstration of the projects? Like how
Oh,
far are we from that?
okay, to be honest, like not sure about that like fixed date, but hopefully maybe
after 2 week or 3 week maybe, I will contact them and I will inform you about this thing. After I contact with the lead of the G5 education.
Thank you very much.
Other question, guys? If not, I think
Okay, thank you so much, Nuruddin, for the remote education updates. Now we'll be moving to the A2SV website updates, which will be presented by Joshua.
All right, thank you very much, Nagus. For the websites, I have uploaded more Generation 6 remote students from into the database, so they are now being shown in the websites, and also the in-person and remote education statistics has been updated as well. And also, I'm also in the process of uploading more on-site Generation 6 students to the database, so making the remote and in-person education database updated. And also the in-person education, some students are going to be let go, so I plan on updating the those data also as well. And for upcoming, I plan on updating the top tech offer statistics. We have more 2 more people join being placed in top tech offers. So it's going to be updated from 115 to 117. Also, I plan on updating the SDGT goals cards, because the number of top tech talents was displayed on that SDD card goals. So I plan on updating it there also. And also, I plan on using a better photo for the event section of the website. All these and many more are going to be updated. Yeah, so that's it for the website. I don't know if anyone has any question for me. Maybe you've gone through the website and maybe you felt something should also be implemented, or like you just have a suggestion when you went to the website. You can just let me know.
Joshua, thanks for making this excellent call. So, team, as you know, our website is one of our interfaces for the outside of A2S. The rest of the world, they see us through our social media channels as well as our website. And Joshua has been doing very good job. He took over maybe about a month ago, and it was challenging because of people who have been maintaining our website, they are not full-time at A2SV anymore. But he has taken over. He created his workflows, and now he's working on everything we are reporting diligently. And how can we help Joshua? We can help Joshua by visiting our website, really giving it a true review. If there are things that need to be improved, by flagging them and by writing them to Joshua, we can help him. I'm already doing that. Akash is already doing that. But this is a teamwork, and everybody can have improvement suggestions. So my call is, please do what Joshua has asked from us. Review our beautiful website and help us making it better with concrete and actionable feedback. Thank you very much. Back to you, Joshua.
Yeah, thank you very much. Any other suggestion or comments? Please speak. All right.
Thank you, Joshua, for the updates on A2SV websites. Now we will be moving to the human resource updates, which will be presented by David.
Hello, everyone. This week, me and my team are planning to update or screen escalate candidate CVs. We give them some comments, but I didn't review their comments in their updated file because I was not available this week. So we're still planning to review it in the coming week, and by end of next week or Wednesday, we're gonna have full review of the CV. The next one is the plan. In the meantime, I was planning to attend remote as well as in-person education meetings, daily meetings, and see who's currently present and who's absent and review their participation and everything. Since I was not available, I didn't do that. And this is the final one is I'm expecting from, especially from remote as well as in-person education, I need updated list who are planning to relocate to Rwanda, who said yes, but currently there is miscommunication or they're changing mind about relocating to Rwanda. So especially for, I said, in-person remote education, I need the updated list for your team. Since I have their full information, I don't need that much their information. I need only their name and their departments. The other thing is, if I'm mistaken, the next 2 weeks we're gonna relocate to Rwanda. So everyone who don't have the history of traveling to outside of Ethiopia, not locally, internationally, it could be in Africa or anywhere in the world. If you don't have an yellow card, make sure, because it's required to have yellow card, and to get yellow card, you have to apply it, and there is some sort of injection you have to take. So you need it before 20 days. So make sure you get your yellow card or apply for yellow card on Monday. The other one is still we are planning, we don't have the exact date to relocate to Rwanda. We are still planning to mobilize or to plan the relocation thing or the relocation plan. So we are still planning. The next plan for next week is we'll conduct behavioral interview for skilled candidates. I think we're gonna have 13. I'm not sure about the exact number. We are planning to conduct it, and we are planning to have it Monday and Tuesday. So this is it. If you have any question or any comments, you're welcome.
Dave, is it possible to write an announcement in the general channel about that document that you said everybody should take?
Sure, I'm gonna it's not only a yellow card. This is a list of requirements like contracts, Kabali or digital IDs required. I'm gonna post it on general, and everyone make sure to get your yellow card, digital ID, or any sort of identification which issued by Ethiopian government. You know that, so I'm gonna list it out, or I'm gonna put it on general channel.
Okay, thank you, Dave, for the updates on human resource. Next, we're going to continue to the core daves. The first core dave is Escalate. But before we start on the updates of Escalate, we would like to welcome the new members of Escalate. Asnaka, are you here?
Yes.
Okay.
So we have new 6 hires at Escalate. They are working on the projects that Emre mentioned in the first part of the meeting, which is IMCI and Prep Pro. So the first one you're looking on the photo is Abigail. She's working currently on IMCI. The next one is Abigail working as a mobile developer. The next one is Yaman. Yaman is a senior A2SV, so he's a G3 member, but he's now with us. So he's working as a backend on Prep Pro. The next one is Salome. So she's a web developer currently at IMCI. And the next one is Malkamu. He's also a web developer at Prep Pro. Next up, Afomia. So Afomia is a backend developer for IMCI. And finally, Abdul Majid, a mobile developer for Prep Pro. And I would like to welcome and yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Asnaka. A warm welcome to the newly joined members of Escalate. Now let's go to the updates on Escalate, which will be presented by Ishaq.
Hello, team. I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so I'm going to present Skillet wins for this week and also our plan for next week. The first one, that's the win we have is, as already mentioned, we successfully kicked off 2 new Skillet projects, and also we prepared interview questions for each track and created distributed across all Telegram groups, like the application is distributed across all Telegram groups. And also we sent invitation to all interested candidates. The other thing is shortlist feature we were working on, like there was an updated requirement that we were working on. So our backend was working on the refactoring the shortlist feature. And also we resolved the skill update issue that was affecting candidate profiles. For the next, the plan we have are like we plan to finalize the shortlist feature and make it available for internal testing. And also we will start evaluating the received interview submissions. So those are the plan we have for the next week. If you have any question on this, you are welcome.
Okay. Thank you, Shatu, for the updates on Escalate. Okay. Now we're going to continue to the next core Dave, which is Time, and it will be presented by Kubram.
Okay, so hello team. In this week, we are able to complete the notification feature fully functional and fix the new microservice for the Flutter SDK. There was some error, and we are able to manage to fix those issues. And we hope to work on the refactor transaction APIs, but it started, but it will not completed next week. And also Polish UIs for both the mobile and web team. So that's also be finalized most likely next week. And as a plan, we plan to deploy the Flutter Web integration microservice and finalize backend integration for both the web and the mobile app, and also continue on Flutter webbook integration. And finally, enhancing test coverage for both mobile and backend development. So that was our plan in the future. So that's our plans for next week. If you have any questions, I would like to.
Kibrom, when do you think we will be able to get a demo of Dime in this meeting? How far are we from seeing the mobile app?
Okay, so I think we showed last time most of the functionalities, but the things that are not done is like integration the Flutter Wave and showing some transaction in action. So I think that will be done after we integrate the Flutter Wave integration and show real transaction. And also, if it's possible, if we can integrate with banks, that's also a good plus for us. So that's the upcoming thing in there.
So when do you think we'll be done with the Flutter Wave integration so that we can see that transaction test?
Okay, so the backend integration is progressed well. So we just want to integrate with the microservice architecture that we planned to build, which might take like 2 weeks. So if we finished that, then we can integrate with the mobile. So that might take around 2 weeks. So most likely it takes like a month or two. So that's the plan.
So 2 weeks to a month, hopefully.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kubram, for the updates on time. Now let's continue to the next quartive, which is adult, and it will be presented by Campbell.
Okay, thank you, Nardus. Okay, for adults, the first thing, like we fixed the issue with our chatbot. Now it's working. And like the second one is like we have addressed the feedback that we get from memory, like the danger sign pop-up thing. Like on the app, it is not fixed yet, but we will do that next week. But yeah, it's completed, and we started working on the like functionality that allows the patients to start the conversation with their respective doctors. It's almost completed as well, and we will finalize this next week. And we prepared a social media post. It's quite like a beautiful one. Like I was working on it with other social media members and Brooke as well. But we didn't make the post yet. We will do it maybe tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. And it's about the early pregnancy signs, and it's from our live session with Dr. Fatzul. And as a plan, we will start writing tests for web, mobile, and backing. Like this week, we didn't write tests, and we will do that for next week. And yeah, we will finalize the functionality that I just mentioned about the patients starting conversation with their respective doctors. And yeah, we will like we didn't conduct the interview yet. Tomorrow, like with one of them, we agreed to do it tomorrow, so I will do that. And we started implementing the adult web application this week, but not deeply. But next week we will do that as well. Yeah, this is what we have. And yeah, and as an announcement, yeah, like we have, this is a win for our team actually. And Dr. Fitzom is joining us like as a full-time and co-lead for adults. And congratulations to Dr. Fitzom. I think he's here. If he wants to say something. He might not be here. Okay.
Let's check. Dr. Fitzum, yes. You are muted. If you are here in a convenient position, it would be really great to hear you.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy joining you, the team. And I want to say thank you very much. And I'm looking for great things to do. And thank you again.
Well, Dr. Fitzum, it's our pleasure. Personally, I feel quite happy that you are joining our ship full time. And team, like any of us, or let's say many of us, because the continuing students are not coming with us, but 90-something% of us, we are relocating to Rwanda. So Dr. Fitzum is going to come to Rwanda with us. And like personally, I was very happy for this because he has been helping us as a mentor for so long. He loves this product. He knows what we can achieve with technology for the benefit of African people in healthcare. So I am very, very happy for this addition. This will be a star addition to the squad. I am sure is going to start making impact from day one. Thanks for being with us, Dr. Fitzum, and welcome to the ship officially.
Okay, thank you, Kembon. Thank you, Dr. Fazum. Now we're going to continue to the next core div, which is Skill Bridge, and the updates and plans will be presented by Naho.
Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, so for skill bridge wins for this week, we've updated our OpenAI API key for the skill bridge AI bot. We've also added loading indicators for slow messages on the web app. Actually, this should be only the deployment part. So we have deployed the skill bridges web app on our development GCP. We just got this one to work, so this will be a win. We have also posted a social media post targeting a batch of exam takers. And also we have tested the skill bridge iOS app across multiple iOS phones. So it's currently working. I think Emre, you have showed us some error on your phone. We did this one because we had to check if the app was working on other devices. So we have been able to replicate the issue that's happening on your phone, and we're currently working on fixing that. All right. For the plans, yeah, sure. So for the plans, we'll be continuing cleaning up the mobile app architecture, and we'll be migrating environmental variables to GCP Secrets Manager. So we were made aware about this feature on GCP. It's called Secrets Manager. It has auditing and other additional security features, and we'll be migrating our environment variables into that feature. And we'll also be working on resolving the error encountered when an account is deleted. So this is what's happening with the app. When the account is deleted, the Skill account is deleted, we will have an issue on the iOS devices. And we'll also be refactoring and organizing bloated utility functions on the backend. And social media video posts showing major features of our app will be posted for next week. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Now, another question that I'm so happy to hear that you were finally able to replicate the issue on my phone. It's been about 4 months. This is really, really great news. Congrats to the team. So really looking forward to see the solution as well. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for the updates on SkillBridge. Now we're going to continue to the next core day, which is rated, and it will be presented by Abdul Samad.
Right. Hello, everyone. So I'll be presenting rated weekly wins and plans for this week. So, to start off, this week is not a very productive week, I would say, for our team, because the team productivity was suffering from power outages. Maybe the season is one factor, but for the wins, I would say from the product side, we were able to create a guideline for collecting Rwandan restaurant data, and on the backend side, we were able to fix user profile update endpoints, as well as updating the get restaurant endpoint to work for locations outside Addis Ababa, because most of our restaurant data are located at Addis Ababa, and outside users were not able to get restaurant data. Now they can fetch restaurant data even if they are outside Addis Ababa. And the other one was also item searching, also was dependent on location, in which case it's only works on Addis Ababa and around that. So we are updating that. It's not finalized yet, but hope we are going to finalize it next week. The other one on the website, they were fixing bugs related to refreshing on the landing page. Due to the power outages, they couldn't put much time on it, so they were not able to complete it this week, and they're going to finalize it next week. The other one is also improving background images on the hero section. This one is also not finalized yet, and hope they're going to finalize it next week. The other thing on the mobile side was CI/CD problem. So this was kind of a blocking issue for merging mobile chains, and the team is actively working and collaborating with other members to resolve the issues. And lastly, the mobile team is learning code magic for the iOS development. And as for the plans, we are planning to work on the product tasks collecting Rwandan restaurants, and the other one is updating the highest rated item endpoint. So the highest rated item endpoint, the datas on the items, like they have much small reviews, so we are going to increase the threshold, like to be up to 3, like, for the total review counts. And like I said, the mobile team is going to finalize fixing the CI/CD workflow. The other one is working on the bugs related to the landing page on the website. And finally, the mobile team will continue learning the code magic, and hope we will be able to use the code magic for the iOS development. If you guys have any question, you're welcome.
Okay, Abdul Samad, thank you on the updates about Rated. Now we're going to continue to Akil, which will be presented by Yosef.
Okay, thank you, Nardos. Hello, everyone. I will be presenting you about our weekly wins and our plans for the next week. Starting from our weekly wins, we have removed the reviews from opportunity level on Hoopy and implemented that functionality on organization level so that users can review the company, not the opportunity. And we're moving on. We also replaced the paid with compensation and make it change this from fixed value into a range value so that the organizers can enter in the salary and the compensation in whatever amount and range they want. And also we have renamed the states of the applications in Hoopy, which means the states that the application, a single application passed through from starting from application until up to hiring or not hiring. So we have updated those states, and we have also fixed but not finished, fixed and implemented resume score on Hoopay. So this functionality has not been implemented in Hoopay. So we took that from Akil and we are integrating it in Hoopay, and will be done on the early days of the next week. And also we have improved the functionality from Akil and we are implementing it on Hoopay also. And finally, we have updated and fixed issues on opportunity application form. So our plans for the next week include, we're going to be posting jobs on Akil, and also we're going to fix and implement the resume score on Hoopay. So we're going to finish that, and we're going to finally we're going to finish the improvement on the notes functionality, and finish the implementation on Hoopay. And also we're going to implement the role-based permissions for the organization workspace. We're going to finish that also, since it requires some backend assistance. We've pushed this functionality for the next week. And we're going to increase our social media. We're going to keep posting and letting people know about Akil. And we're going to also keep improving both the visual assets and the visual style of Masar and Hoopy also. So these are our brief wins and plans. If anybody have questions, you're welcome to ask.
Okay, thank you, Yosef, on the updates of Akil.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now we are in the conclusive remarks, which will be done by Akash. Akash?
Sorry, guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and can you see me or not?
We can't see you.
No, wait. Let me. I would like to be seen. Give me a second.
Well, and now you cannot hear me. Now you can hear me and see me, right? Well, Conclusive remarks. Great picture, by the way, Emre. I don't know where you took this one. Just to give you some context, this picture was taken by a professional photographer called Emre when we were trying out, looking for the office, actually, the office space that is being renewed now. So from my side, my conclusive remarks are going to be quite personal, given the fact that I've been away from the current operational tasks at A2SV and I'm coming back. I think it all comes down to also knowing when to give your body some rest, knowing when to step down for a bit, and when to come back stronger. So my conclusive remarks to you guys is whenever you feel like your body is starting to reject your thoughts, and also showing that in terms of symptoms, know when to step back, know how to communicate, how to step back, know when that needs to happen, and at the end also giving you a word of strength, also know when to come back. So I feel like now it's a good time. My body's also responding to me better. It's a good time for me to slowly start getting into the operational side. We know how demanding it is, everything that we're doing at A2SV, but we also know how urgent it is that everyone contributes to it well. So either you do it and do it well, or you don't do it at all, because how fast solutions will not work in this environment. So know when that's know your place there, and a message for everyone here: make sure that happens. I think that's it. I guess you can jump to the quote of the day. Yeah. So I think the quote of the day, luckily, goes well what I was saying. Things do not happen; things are made to happen, and it's up to us to get to this full-fledged, really go the extra mile, knowing that we need to dedicate our entire selves to make things happen, and make sure that understanding that the ownership comes from us. So they will not appear magically. We make space for them to appear. And when someone says, "Oh, it's so lucky that this happened," know that part of that luck came from the effort that you have made and where you stand today. Which is not the case of John F. Kennedy. He's not here today. So. That's
Okay,
it.
thank you so much.
Thank you, Nardus.
Amber, do you have anything to say?
Thank you very much, Marcus. Overall, this was a beautiful one. And also kudos to social media team in the background. I'm also checking the live stream on YouTube. So behind the curtains, there is also Miss Gana, right? Who is making this happening. So I just wanted to appreciate the efforts of the marketing team as well. Thank you, team.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining the Weekly Wins. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.